Welcome, true crime enthusiasts, to a case that will leave you questioning the very foundations of trust in the legal profession. I'm your narrator, the informant, and today, we'll delve into the shocking tale of an attorney who thought he was above the law. In the state of Ohio, a complex web of deceit and financial crimes led to the downfall of a respected attorney. But before we dive into the details, let's establish one crucial thing. The events I'm about to recount are based on verifiable court records and the verdict of the court. We'll be exploring the facts, not speculating about guilt or innocence. The story begins with a man named Rohrbaugh, an attorney who, on the surface, seemed to have it all. He was a respected member of his community, with a thriving law practice. However, court records show that Rohrbaugh had been embroiled in a financial scheme that would eventually land him in hot water. In 2023, the Ohio Supreme Court weighed in on the case, ruling on a misconduct complaint filed by the Mahoning County Bar Association. According to the verdict, Rohrbaugh had indeed engaged in a pattern of behavior that raised serious concerns about his professionalism. At the heart of the case was Rohrbaugh's alleged registration of a fictitious entity in Ohio. Yes, you heard that right, a company that didn't exist. Court records show that Rohrbaugh had created this entity as part of a larger scheme to deceive clients and stakeholders alike. The scheme, as uncovered by investigators, involved a range of financial crimes. Rohrbaugh's actions raised suspicions, and an inquiry was launched. What followed was a trail of revelations that led to his eventual downfall. In 2024, the Ohio Supreme Court issued a slip opinion that dealt a significant blow to Rohrbaugh's reputation. The court's ruling led to an indefinite suspension of his law license, with credit given for the time he had already served under an interim felony suspension. So, what can we take away from this case? On the surface, it appears that Rohrbaugh's downfall was the result of his own hubris and a desire to bend the rules to his advantage. However, it's also worth noting that the Ohio Supreme Court's ruling highlights the importance of accountability in the legal profession. As we reflect on this case, we're reminded that even the most respected among us can be held accountable for their actions. The court's ruling serves as a warning to attorneys and professionals everywhere. The rules are in place for a reason, and those who choose to disregard them will face consequences. And so, the story of Rohrbaugh comes to a close. But the lessons learned from this case will linger, serving as a reminder of the importance of integrity and accountability in all aspects of life. And now, dear listeners, it's your turn to weigh in. What did you think of the case? Was Rohrbaugh's downfall a result of his own actions, or was it a consequence of a flawed system? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more true crime stories and expert analysis. The truth is always waiting to be uncovered.